And we back! Today we're trying to figure out if we can build a team of only using lottery picks. Kenny, that's way too simple for this stage of the game, and you're absolutely right. So the way this is gonna work, we need one person to represent somebody that was drafted first overall, then one person to represent somebody who was drafted second, then third, then fourth, then fifth, all the way down to the end of the lottery, which is the 14th overall pick. Our whole rotation has to be people that have been drafted one spot to represent every spot in the lottery. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Leave a like, subscribe, let's get into it. I be trying my hardest to stay on more of the creative side of all of this YouTube stuff, considering the game of 2K is not very good. We're stopping now with the Cleveland Cavaliers, all right? And we got the 4th overall pick. Now, I need this 4th overall pick to be somebody that was drafted in the lottery. And I think they drafted Giannis. And Giannis, as you all know, I think he was drafted one spot outside the lottery. Or maybe he was picking up a 14. I don't remember. It's either 14 or 15. But I'm trying my hardest to try to stay on the creative side. And here's a little heart-to-heart as we get into figure out who's on our team or not. Some of y'all have realized that the frequency of the videos on the KOT4Q channel haven't been, I mean, at one point of our life, we was going 7 days a week. We do have Giannis. 15th overall pick sucks. We've been going 7 days a week. I don't have the same love and passion for 2K as I used to. I still got the love and passion for content creation, but it's just not 2K. So because of that, the content here is not as great as far as the quality or quantity goes. But I'm trying to get back in the swing of things because I recognize how much a lot of y'all enjoy it. We also get Fred VanVleet, which is literally an undrafted player. We get Jalen Duren, who could fit for our 13th overall pick. Cam could fit for 11. Jalen Green could fit for 2. We got a couple real lottery picks on the team, but for the most part, this is a team that does not have a bunch of lottery picks, which is interesting. We get unlucky, but lucky to get Giannis. So my job is to flip Giannis to somebody that fits the challenge. Shea is the 11th overall pick. We also get Jeremy, who would represent 9 if we kept him. We can get Luka, who represents 3, and I don't think we're going to get somebody better than Luka. We can get Tatum, that's 3, and then Darius, that's 5, but that gives up our 2 in Jalen Green. Ooh, now with the Luka, we got Kyle Lowry, who's 24. He's not very valuable. He's $30 million, so I don't even know if we would want to do that. This one, even though obviously Luka is the better player, the Tatum, I don't know if I've had Jason Tatum on teams much this season, and he comes along with Darius Garland. Has Garland's contract started yet? It has. So we talking 32 million and then 30 million, 34 million. That's a lot of money. While the Luka deal is just Luka at 40, and then we trade Kyle Lowry for something else. I'm just gonna go with the better player, Luka. I'm sorry, Jason Tatum. I thought about it for some time, and then I figured that it's probably not the smartest thing for us to do. Jalen Green and Kyle Lowry. Now, Green at 2, the number 2 overall pick, I feel like we can get somebody else to represent that spot. Now, we got Luka at 3, so we can't be thinking about other people that were drafted 3rd overall. We get a former number 1 overall pick here, and then Klay Thompson can represent 11. That's just not a good enough value, if you ask me. Domantas Sabonis was 11. And Aaron Gordon was 4. That's 2 people that would fit, and they would kind of fit together too. I don't hate this trade. I didn't realize how many great players are drafted 3. LaMelo's also a 3, so we can't get him and Luka. Pat is a 1. He's a formal 1. I don't want Josh Primo on the team though. Trae Young is a 5. Trae Young, and then Miles Bridges is a 12. Don't really want Miles Bridges on the team. Of all of the trades, this is the one that makes the most sense to me. So Domantas Sabonis, Aaron Gordon, welcome to the team. Right now we have 3 done, we have 11 done, and then we have 4 as of right now. Like none of these players are really safe. Jalen Duren's at 13. I guess because we got Sabonis, we don't need Jalen Duren anymore. I'm sorry, Jalen, but I can't see a world where both of y'all playing together, especially since we also got Aaron Gordon. We should be trying to find our 1. You know, the 1 is maybe the hardest spot in the game. DeMar is at 9. Yeah, DeMar at 9, and Yeka's at 6. Jaren is 4, and Kobe is what, 7? Y'all know I can't pass up on traded for Kobe. Every time I do a video like this, I remember how many great players are drafted outside the lottery. I'm gonna do the Jaren Jackson, Kobe White trade, by the way. I just remembered that we had Aaron Gordon. Why did y'all not remind me of Aaron Gordon? Aaron Gordon is number 4 as well. So now we flip Aaron Gordon because Jaren is just better. Why do y'all not remind me? What is going on? Y'all supposed to be my assistant GM. He supposed to be letting me know these type of things. Like Desmond Bane, 30th overall pick. Derek White was 29. And yeah, Lauri Markkanen's at 7. Caruso's undrafted. I don't think we have anybody representing 7 at the moment. Larry Markkinen. Oh, Julius Randle at 7 as well. And they give us a 1st round pick. But Larry, this is another power forward, but at least we know he can run the 3. But for the sake of the video, I'm actually going to trade for Julius Randle for now, and we're going to flip Julius. Larry Mark is just one of those players that ends up on our team all the time. The contract is just too perfect, and that's why we end up with him every time. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. Bam at 14 is great, but we don't need Bam and Sabonis on the same team. Come on. Ingram is there at a 2. LaMelo's there again at a 3. Or do we do the Karl-Anthony Towns trade? That's 2 first-round picks. Heck no. We're not giving up 2 first-round picks in that trade. So we're going to do the Brandon Ingram. We also get Malik Monk here at 11. I don't know if he's safe at 11, but we have our 3, we have our 4, we have our 2, we have our 11. Oh, so Malik, you can't stay. And then we might have our 7. Kobe, I love you, but you're not really safe. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm trying to win a championship, my boy. I'm trying to win a championship. You're not really safe. We need to find that 1. And it could be Cade right now. Woo, it could be Cade right now. It's hard to find a 1, bro. It is hard to find a 1 unless you go get Blake Griffin out of free agency, right? And I don't want to do that because all of these players have to play at least some role. They have to play at least 1 minute a game. So I would rather all 14 of my people to be real people, but I think that's going to be hard to do. I'm going to have to trade for him, man. Cade Cunningham is our 1. We got 1, we got 3, we got 2, we got 4, and then we got 11. Okay, so we need I need to write this down. I'm getting lost. I need to go get like Jalen Suggs or like Isaac Okoro, Jeff Green, like one of the cheap 5th overall picks. I think from this point on, I have to go in numerical order, so I keep myself under like in the right spots. You know what I'm saying? Because if I start jumping all over the place, I'm not going to be able to get this done, and then we're going to be looking like, oh my God, what do we do? So I would rather try to go get Jalen Suggs first. He is a stud, can run the 2 for us. Even though we have Luka and Cade, I mean, he could be a backup too. You know, they want to take Domantas Sabonis, so obviously they are loopy in the head. I just say that. We'll give you Wiseman. Oh, the contract's too big, right? All right, Wiseman's making $12 million because of rookie stuff. We'll give you Keontae George. You know, he don't fit the challenge. Boom, Keontae George, and then a bunch of seconds. Keontae George and a bunch of seconds. That should be good enough. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do this. Don't do this. Please just take the seconds. Just take the seconds. This is the best trade I got. Please take the seconds. All right. Deal is dead. So instead of him, we're going to try to go get Isaac Okoro because he should be a lot easier to trade for. You know, I'm okay with that because Suggs is trending way upward. Okoro is going to cost us Wiseman. And I was ready to get rid of Wiseman in the first, or Sabonis. They tripping. I was ready to get rid of Wiseman anyway. All right. So our number 5 is done. It's going to be a person that just plays real minutes for us. He's a backup for Brandon Ingram. Okay, do we have anybody representing 6? I don't think we do. Did we have Onyeka Okongwu? We did, or we almost traded for him. Onyeka's not a bad person to have because we're going to need some backup center minutes. And then like Marcus Smart or Jonathan Isaac, their contracts are way too big, I think, even though I would love to have another defensive-oriented player. We have Jalen Noel, and so we got like $10-ish million to trade. Yeah, that's not enough to get Marcus Smart and things. So I'm going to try to get Onyeka Okongwu. Trade Finder saying what? Cade Cunningham. Again, another general manager that is out his mind. But we will give you Jalen Noel and then a second round pick and a first round pick. Boom. And then all of the seconds you can potentially ask for. Are we already getting to the point where we have to like do stupid stuff to make these deals happen? Oh my God, I don't want to do stupid stuff to make these deals happen. But okay, here's Blake Wesley. And then here's all of the seconds now. I was hoping to keep Blake Wesley for another trade. I knew he had more than 1-star value. There it is. All right, so we got our 6th overall pick. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. We don't have 7. So that's where our head is at. Where's Eric Gordon? Where's Eric Gordon? He's making a minimum, right? Or close to it. Please, Eric. He's not making a lot of money. Javon Carter in the 2nd. Boom. Yeah, that's where we at right now with our team. Eric Gordon is the best player we could potentially get for our 7th overall pick. Now we need 8. Now, one thing I can do, every trade that I do doesn't have to be for it, right? So I could trade Azubuike and Bryce McGowan's to get a future 1st-round pick or something so I can stockpile my assets again because, yeah, I don't want to have to settle for every trade. Some of these trades, objectively, you're gonna have to settle. It's just the way it is. All right, so I'm gonna trade for that 1st-round pick there, and I'm gonna hope that I could get a few more firsts or just younger players or something because I would love to get KCP. Now the contract is the problem, man. I don't have the money to go get a KCP, but he fits perfectly for what I want to do. If it ain't him, then it's like Obi Toppin or something like that. And I think we do need a backup power forward right now. So maybe Obi Toppin is the guy we prioritize for this pick because I guess we actually do need Detroit Piston, unprotected pick. Peyton Watson, young, good player. All right. We cooking a little bit. We gonna get us Obi Toppin, best believe it. Right now we have 2 million, 3. Yeah, we don't have a lot of money. I thought we were gonna have more contracts than that. We don't. All right, so we've accumulated about 3 first-round picks. Let's go talk to whatever team has Obi Toppin and say, hey, we would love to pry him away from you. Unless, hold on, what's our draft pool like? We have, I think, 3 tradable first-round picks right now. 1, 2, 3. Do we have enough to go? Oh, his contract might be too big now that I'm thinking about it. Do we have enough to go? Keontae's 3-star value to some teams. Can we go get Franz Wagner? Like, can we go get another impact player? Ooh, the overall is pretty high. We gonna try it though. We give them Keontae George. We got to make him about $1 million, no problem. We'll give you KZ Okpala, who's making 4. No, we need KZ Okpala for our next trade. So instead, I will give you PJ Tucker. They're gonna say no, as they should. But now we got 3 tradable first-round picks. 1 from Philly. We got 1 from the Suns. Please take the next one. 1 from Detroit. I think it's something to be done here, though. We got to flip PJ Tucker for something else. But I think we might be close to getting that boy on the team. I can't say for sure. I cannot say for sure. But I feel like we close to it. We need find an impact player for this trade is interesting. It's not going to really happen. So let's take away that first-round pick and let's say, hey, a team wants to give us a first-round pick for PJ. The answer was yes. All right. I feel pretty okay about the odds now that we have 4 tradable first-round picks. Now, you said no to 3. Can I offer you 1 extra one, sir? Because I believe that is something you might be interested in. So what do we think it was? It was Keontae. It was Seth Curry. And then all of the rest of the picks that we own. Phillies protected. Top 3 protected Suns. Then we have Grizzly. Please take the 4th pick. Yes, Franz. Franz is there to represent number 8. We almost at the finish line, ladies and gentlemen. Now, 9th is going to be hard to come by. We have rookies like Taylor Hendricks or sophomore year players like Jeremy Sohan. We have Denny Abdia, Rui Hachimura. Some of these players have already got that contract, so it's a little bit tougher. Like, I would love to have Jakob Poeltl on this team. Oh, no, we got Nyeka Kambu. Never mind. What do we need? Of all of the players, I really like the idea of Denny. He's a guy that has not got his extension just yet, so he's going to be fairly cheap. We can go Davion Mitchell, another fairly cheap player. So I'm going to prioritize Denny Abdia to start off with. Contract is $6 million. Okay, we can get there. We give you Bruno Fernando. Oh, yeah, we don't have any first-round picks because I traded them all away. Yeah, I traded all. You want a second? No, we traded away all the first-round picks, so we got to go get our asset pool back up. I forgot. Franz cost us 4 first-round picks. 4 first-round picks, Franz. Dang, man. I'm actually surprised how low of an overall Terrence Mann is in game. I didn't realize he was down to a 73. He's lower than Austin Rivers, who tried out for some NBA teams and unfortunately couldn't make it, which is a surprise. You know, I'm talking about a starter quality player in most cases. We're going to go get JaVale McGee. And then we're going to flip JaVale McGee for some stuff, hopefully. Every GM knows what we're up to now, y'all. They're not budging. They're not giving us first-round picks anymore for bad players. We're in trouble. If we can't get any more picks, we are really, really in trouble. Because that tells me that these next couple deals we do, we're going to have to go get Kemba Walker out of free agency or something like that. Like, we're not getting real impactful players anymore. Which would suck, bro. We still have P-Watt tradable. So, P-Watt and Okpala, that's not getting us one of these players that we're looking for. Gonna get us a protected first-round pick and a trade exception. Is that good enough to get us where we need to go? Naz Reid does not fit the challenge, but he's a very valuable trade asset at $12 million. And that makes it so that, I don't know what that makes it. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just kind of running on fumes, hoping to figure it out. I don't think we have anybody at 12. Let me double check. We don't have anybody at 12, so I'm going to trade for Steven Adams. We don't need another center, but Steven Adams is there for vibes and vibes only. We can have it so that Onyeka Okongwu is now a 4-man. Overall stays the same, so now it works. We still need our 9th overall pick, and that's why I think I go to free agency, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do this, but please, Kemba, please, he has a job somewhere. Kemba, cardiac Kemba, I need it to just be able to pick you out of free agency, bro. Okay, they not taxing. All right, Kemba, you're our 9th overall pick, man. All right, cool. And we just got 10 with Steven Adams. We got 11 already with Domantas Sabonis. No, Steven Adams was 12. So who's my 10? I don't have one. All right, good to know. Good to know. I can't lie. I'm looking at the names that I could potentially get and the assets that I have to potentially get those names, y'all. I can't hold you. Getting there is always impossible. Like, I would love to have Casey Wallace. I would love to have Jalen Smith or Mikal Bridges, or, you know what I'm saying? We might have to go get Justice Winslow. You better be if he's not in free agency. I don't know. I'm gonna be so upset. He's not a free agency. Shout out to Winslow for getting drafted, but golly, I thought he was a for sure free agency pickup. Kevon Looney, welcome to the team. That's $7 million in tradable contract. Let me just double check all of the people who fits that. We got like Jalen Smith. He fits that. Casey Wallace would fit that. We just need to get some draft capital again. There's a first round pick from Atlanta. Hold on. We might be back cooking. I thought it was dead. The fire is never out. Mason Plumlee, 5 million M's. So we have Looney and Plumlee as the money. That's 12 million buckaroos. This pick looks so valuable. I'm sorry. It was actually a really stupid trade to do. Why did I just accept that trade? That was all of my money. No, that is one of the worst trades we've ever pulled off on this channel. Like, no exaggeration. That was one of the worst trades we ever pulled off on this channel. And it's inexcusable. That's a rookie mistake. Hey, Desmond Bain and your $3 million. Welcome to the team, man. We have Steven Adams that represents 12. I would trade Steven Adams in a heartbeat to keep J-Dub at 12 instead of Steven Adams. Low-key heartbeat. I'm going to make sure there's not a better trade out there. So we're doing it. J-Dub, welcome to the team. That means Steven Adams has to get traded for somebody else that fits this challenge. Sorry, Steven. I said you was here for the vibes. And your value is going to be remembered when we raising that Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of this. This is the trade. I hope they say no. Dude, Steven Adams is so good at basketball, though. Have you forgot? Here's a second. You want that first that bad? Sure, here, take it. My heart just dropped. Take the trade. Take the trade. He's better in overall, and you're getting a real first rounder. Steven Adams for Zach Collins. Boom. 10th overall pick is represented. We already got our 11 in Domantas Sabonis. We need our 12. No, we have our 12. We need 13 and 14, and we're done. 13 and 14, and then we are completely done, y'all. Y'all thought it was tough at first. Oh my God, I'm gonna tell you these names, and some of you already know. We not getting Donovan Mitchell. We already had Jalen Duren, so that ship is sailed. We not getting him back. Oh no, I might have to get this man out of free agency if he here. Ed Davis, are you still in the game? Nah, he's long gone. Dang, Ed. Who else? Jerome Robinson is probably gone. Kira Lewis Jr. is like a guy. That's like the only guy I feel like we have the assets to potentially get, and I don't even know if we really do. I have a first for Kira Lewis Jr. And he's a no. I'm giving you the bet overall. Accept the trade. Here. That is the most stubborn general manager of all time. He's not even a part of y'all long term. Where's Chris Duarte? I had Chris Duarte on the team earlier too. Let's go get Chris Duarte back. At least I know his value went crazy. He was a throw into a trade earlier in the video. You see, Micic, thank you for your service. All right, and the last guy, the 14th overall pick. We got Jordan Hawkins, Otey Abaji, Moses Moody, Michael Porter Jr., Denzel Valentine. Oh my God, Denzel Valentine. It's the last guy that we need to trade. Please, first round pick, please. They want Eric Gordon. We can't give you Eric Gordon. He represents our 7th overall pick. We can't give you Eric Gordon, man. But you know what we can do? We could try to get you one extra first round pick from somebody else. This is the last graded video. I don't care. If I can turn them into 7 first round picks and give them all for that one random player, I'll do it. I need to get out of it. I'm ready to go win the championship right now. 2 seconds? You think 2 seconds is going to be good enough to get him away? Patty Mills plus a first trade exception. They want Eric Gordon. We say, nah, man, Eric Gordon is an untouchable piece on this team, but we'll give you a second. Boom. It's done. Do we go through it in order? First overall pick, Cade Cunningham. 2nd overall pick, we have Brandon Ingram. 3rd, Luka Doncic. Then we have Jaren Jackson Jr. 5th overall pick is who? I forgot that fast. 5th overall pick. Please tell me I didn't skip 5. Oh my God. Yeah, Ice Okoro. 6th overall pick, Onyeka Okongwu. 7th overall pick, Eric Gordon. 8th overall pick, Franz Wagner. 9th overall pick is going to be Kemba Walker. 10th overall pick is going to be Zach Collins. Then at 11, Domantas Sabonis. 12 is J-Dub. 13 is Chris Duarte, and 14 is Jordan Hawkins. That is all 14 lottery picks accounted for. And now I just realized that Chris Duarte can't play because he's reserved. I don't care. Everybody else is getting minutes. Oh man, that took so long, but we can finally go get that Larry O'Brien trophy. Luka, go take us to the promised land. Now he won't win MVP because you can see he's never really gonna play over 30 minutes a game because everybody else has to play. I'm cool with that. Go out there, win a championship, make Cleveland proud, and we can win our first playoff series without LeBron James in 40 years, it feels. These were Ja Morant's averages. 38, 9, and 7. What the heck? All right, do your thing. Steph Curry averaged 35. Everybody's numbers are just looking, they got me curious about everybody else. Jokic was 26, 12, and 10 almost. 33, 35. Oh, man. Our Cleveland Cavaliers are going to have no All-NBA players because, again, nobody played enough minutes to compete with 38 points per game. You know what I'm saying? Not even Luka. Luka didn't even make all defensive team. That's okay. We did end up winning the second most games in the Eastern Conference. I swear to you, if my rotation was 9, we would have been the 1 seed right now. But that's not the challenge. That's not the video. It has to be some people. Oh my God, Eric Gordon was starting over Cade Cunningham because I forgot to make that. Oh wait, no, he's not. No, he's not. Why did this say that he was? No, he's not. Hello? All right, whatever. At least he's not doing it. Game 1 is a win. Wrap it up. That team was not good enough to beat us in the 7. Let's be real. All right, cool. Second round, we're going against the Brooklyn Nets. All right. The Nets are gonna have Rozier, Reeves, Jimmy, Siakam, Naz Reid. So we made a trade with this team early. We gave them Naz Reid. I don't know what we took exactly from them, but if you want a little overlook about all of the trades that we end up doing, it was a lot. All right, first game is a win. In this game, Franz Wagner in less than, he had more points than minutes played, man. That's what we call a baller. Game 2 is a win. Game 3 is not, but we gonna go 3-1, and then we not blowing no 3-1. Cool. This is the least fun part of the whole video, if you ask me, because I be knowing that my team's gonna do it. See, this team is starting Josh Okogie at the 3. It's gonna be a tough time. It just is gonna be a tough time for them to win this series. And even though they the 1 seed, game 1 is a win. You know, even they the 1 seed, they don't have really that much of a chance to win the series. Like, they might take a game or 2. But I know my teams are going to get to the finals. And we're going to get Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and company. They're a 6 seed that turned it. Oh, my God. Johnny Davis, they're starting to lock it up. We are going out and we're winning this championship. Johnny Davis is their starting 2 guard. Johnny Davis can't even get real minutes on a really bad team. 19 points per game for Luka. I feel like he's mad. Like, yeah, I got a championship, but I'm normally averaging 34 and 7 and 12. I'm exaggerating. But, like, it don't matter. We won the championship. That's all we can really ask for. That's a first overall pick all the way down to 14th overall pick. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow.